Jesus takes faith words seriously. You tell Jesus some faith words, He takes that seriously. And He hangs on to them. You need to hang on to them too. Okay? In the middle, they get interrupted. Some lady wants a drive-through miracle. So she comes up behind him and she touches the hem of his garment and she's trying to sneak away. And Jesus stops the whole crowd. I mean, everyone's like pushing. You know, this is like trying to get into Cowboys Stadium on game day. You know, it's like, they're doing this. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" And Peter's like, "Duh, everyone." Jesus said, "No, virtue went out of me. Virtue went out of me." Who did that? Who got the virtue? And when the crowd stopped, you know, as long as the crowd's moving, this little lady could, you know, kind of move through everybody. But when the crowd stopped, she was stuck. And I don't think she was very far away, maybe about 3 people away. So everything stops and she's like, "Oh, busted." So she turned around, squeezed through, and she told Jesus the whole story. But look at what it says about her, okay? It says in verse 28, Mark 5:28, "For she said, 'If I only may touch His clothes, I shall be made well.'" Another translation says, "For she kept saying within herself." She kept saying within herself. Now there's other verses before this in Mark chapter 3 where everyone came and touched Jesus. Everyone that came and touched Jesus was healed. They surrounded Him to touch Him to get healed. She must have heard about this. She must have heard, because she had faith. Man, she had faith happening on the inside of her, and she kept saying, "If I just touch Him, if I just touch Him, if I just touch Him, I'll be healed." She kept saying it within herself. What was she doing? She heard the word. Jesus, the Anointed One, is here, and if you just touch Him, you'll be healed. If I just touch Him, I'll be healed. If I just touch Him, I'll be healed. What did she do? She took a word from God, and she kept saying it within herself. And the measure of faith that she was using inside was the measure she was going to get. But actually, she's going to get a whole lot more than what she bargained for.